Capricorn, what's up? Welcome back to the Illuminator. We are going to do your He Said, She Said spread. Now, I was halfway through the reading until I realized that I did not have my microphone on. So we have to do a redo just a little bit, or just go through the messages. But just want to say thank you all so much for your likes and for being so positive at my channel. Also want to tell you that I am now fully available again for personal readings, as yay, I finally got through my own agenda. So if you are interested in the reading or in my 7 healing oils, which are also now available, you can find all the information in the description box or just at theilluminator.com. So let's start with your reading, because it started quite crazy. We got the King of Cups coming through, and then the 3 of Swords, and then the Queen of Wands reversed. So for some of you, I feel like there is someone that you truly love, but this person may have hurt you. And I feel like you got a little bit disappointed in this individual. Like, this person may have said something, but you really didn't had like a decent conversation. All right, like something just happened, something just triggered you, and I feel like you kind of like shut the door towards this individual. For some of you, it could have been a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, and maybe you felt a little bit frustrated by this person's insensitivity, or for the fact that they were not understanding your point, like not your point of view, but not understanding your pain in some type of capacity, which kind of like annoyed you a little bit, right? Like you were expecting more emotional support from this individual, and you were just like getting a response of, as in like, grow up, you know what I mean? Like something very, you know what I mean, like inappropriate that happened. So it may have not even been something that someone just directly wanted to hurt you with, but I feel like something just got you on a very sensitive spot, and it kind of like took away your confidence. Like you felt a little bit pushed away or pushed down, and yeah, that's it for that. But for your person, they have the Sun reverse, just like Sagittarius had. So if you do have Sagittarius in your chart or dealing with one, I highly recommend you to watch that reading. It was really interesting. High Priestess and the Knight of Swords, and then we have the 8 of Swords. So your person is holding back a lot, holding back. They may sense or feel that you got hurt about something, but they're not willing or daring to even come forward with it, because they don't want to have any type of conflict with you or any type of confrontation. This is someone that's kind of like a closed book sometimes. Not that it's like their nature, because their nature could be actually being very straightforward and direct, but at this point they probably choosing to keep things to themselves and be a little bit secretive in regards to how they truly feel, because deep down inside they're not that happy. All right, they're feeling a little bit down or depressed, or they've been a little bit in a slumber period, and I feel like they've been questioning themselves a lot, maybe questioning their behavior, and that's why I feel like it was not like bluntly in, like it was like maybe the elephant in the room, right? Like the purple elephant. And it was not really that clear, but once both of you went into your separate spaces, you both started to think, and you got a little bit hurt, and this person is thinking like, there is some confusion here, right? And it's because it wasn't point blank period out there, like what happened. I don't know if I can explain it correctly, but that's how it feels like. It feels like something happened behind closed doors or behind the scenes, and perhaps got a little bit escalated in terms of feelings and emotions, all right? Or thought patterns that just like bring things out of proportion, all right? So we've got the Temperance card and the King of Wands, and then the Knight of Swords, again, in the reverse. So you're really trying to be patient with yourself. You're trying to be patient with this individual as well. I feel like if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you still have a lot of attraction. You still really want to proceed with them. Like you really want to, I want to almost say chase them, but you're definitely not a chaser. But maybe this is the Sag that's trying to chase you. All right. Maybe you're in that feminine energy and the Sag that you're dealing with is trying to chase you. All right. There's definitely a lot of passion here between both of you. And with the Knight of Swords here being in the reverse, I feel like you're not willing to be in any type of confrontation with this individual. Like you're maybe trying to avoid it. Perhaps you're working on your goals, you're working on your dreams, or you're some type of entrepreneur. Not some type of, you are an entrepreneur. Let's not downgrade that, because being an entrepreneur is not easy. All right. So you have a lot of goals, you're really working on that, and you're really trying to balance your emotions so that you can put your focus on what you want to achieve. And maybe that's why you have a lot of Sagittarius energy coming through, because the month of December might be very significant for you to reach your goals. And they may be even bigger and better than you actually thought they would. All right. And that's because you've been very patient with the process. You've been very much like tempering your energy, tempering your needs, tempering your desires, and really working on motivating yourself, self-motivating. And it's going to be giving you a lot of attention, not attention, success. All right. Attention is not success, success in return. And then we got even the Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck as well. So no, wrong deck. What is the energy for them, please? Justice reversed. Ooh. So diving deep inside yourself and then coming to the realization that you may have said something, not you, they may have said something that, or done something that was out of proportion, like I said. Justice being in the reverse. Oh. I was like, I'm curious to know what's going to come after this, because it could go both ways, and it's still going both ways. We got the Eight of Wands coming after the Justice reverse, and then the Two of Wands later on as well. So let me just have a sip of my happiness. So yeah, I feel like they are going to come to the realization that they may have prematurely judged the situation. All right, they may have made some type of decision that put this relationship in jeopardy, and they may feel like they're getting some type of karma in return. Perhaps they want to talk about that. Perhaps they want to set things straight. All right. They may be aware that they need to remake their decisions. Like there is a decision that they are thinking of that they want to communicate. So I feel like they're finding a new way. They're finding a new path, and they're still a little bit insecure in regards to how to communicate to that. In regards to that. Please clarify this Justice being in the reversed. For some others of you, there might be a Libra in their direction, in their environment that may have pushed them in the wrong direction, and now they're regretful of that. Yeah, see, they know that this is something that they want to invest in with the Page of Pentacles, but they still feel very insecure in regards to coming forward towards you. They're thinking about how to set things straight, because the Page of Pentacles is a practical message that is being sent, as in like, okay, this is how we're going to do it, right? Like it's more about the practicality of the message instead of just the emotions. It's like, okay, let's meet up and let's talk about it. Let's have a coffee and go through the situation, like something in that realm. So they're definitely thinking about that, and there is going to be some communication that's going to come in where they're going to show you that they have changed, or there is another path for them to choose when it comes to dealing with you or dealing with this injustice. Let's see, what is the blockage? It seems to be something very complicated here. King of Swords. Five of Pentacles. So your mind is just like, oh no, don't get yourself into trouble. Four of Cups. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What's their blockage? Five of Pentacles again. King of Cups. They really want to right their wrongs. That's really what I'm picking up on. Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this Ten of Swords is rather saying like they want to put an end to this emotional roller coaster that's been going on. I strongly do feel that. All right, they just want things to be over with when it comes to the pain and the separation and just, you know, a lot of the draining energy or accusing each other and keep on ending things because there is no growth. Like they want to be over with that phase so they can go into the next phase with the King of Cups, because they really don't want to be alone. They miss you. I do feel that. They feel quite disconnected from you. And I do feel like there is some type of disconnection here on your end. I don't know why I feel that. Like, I am having a lot of pain in my third eye right now. Like, it's really hurting. So, I don't know, maybe you need to do some third eye in the crown chakra meditations or unblocking them, because it may be quite stuffed. And I feel like releasing any type of tension over here and in your crown chakra could definitely make you see things more clearer, because the King of Swords could talk about mental clarity. It's the logical mind, it's like the logical aspect. So analyzing things and, you know, speaking out of your truth. So if this is in a blockage, it may be that you're not completely clear, because your chakras, or your third eye chakra, most definitely is what I'm feeling, needs to be cleansed so you can see the truth clearly, which means that not only do you need to speak the truth clearly, or will you speak this truth clearly, but also when someone tells you something, you will be, I was so in my game, you will be seeing someone else's truth in a clear way as well. Like you will see directly that someone is lying. You will understand directly if someone is trying to fool you. You know what I mean? And now I'm gonna come back. Just a second. So I'm back. So yeah, I think that's a very, very important thing for you to do, because right now you're just a little bit in misery loves company. I do not want to sound weird for you, but it's more like accepting the downfall, accepting feeling abandoned, and also not really wanting to get out of that feeling of abandonment, because the Four of Cups is also rejecting any type of message that comes through, any type of opportunity, right? Because we sometimes want to feel or be in that Five of Pentacles space of like feeling a little bit low, and that's okay, right? It's okay, because you can't tell me that we don't feel that sometimes. Like we like to be a little bit in our energy of like feeling a little bit pity for ourselves and just, you know, throwing a little bit of a pity party for ourselves, and that's okay. But do not stay there for too long, and do not reject offers just because you're not, you know, you're not seeing it turn out positive. Like there is some pessimistic energy here, and that's something that you may need to heal. All right. So let's see what more we have for you. Let's see. Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn? The waiting game. Perhaps both of you are a little bit tired of waiting for this situation to be resolved. Or for some of you, intuitively, I feel like it's okay to not take too many actions at this point and just be in this sense of surrender, all right? Be a little bit in that waiting game. Now, again, I mean, this is not for those who've been waiting for a long time for someone to make a decision and they're not making a decision, and you've been, you know, going round and round, merry-go-round with this person. Spirit could be saying like, okay, there is no waiting. But I don't feel like this is the case here. I just don't feel like this card is talking about that. I feel like maybe you are talking that way about yourself or your person or whatever, like, okay, this is taking too long, there is no love here, but there is love. There is twice a King of Cups, all right? It's like the mental space is getting in the way, and perhaps even the past pain. We've got hope, see? You know, getting yourself out of that pessimistic mood, seeing things for what they are, being more hopeful, being more... seeing the future in a bright sense, okay, with this hope card, and allowing that healing energy to come through. This month is going to be very healing, right? So allow that to come through. See the conflict and defeat. You know, I do get the sense that crown chakra wanted to come through. Rejoice and celebration. I want more about the conflict and defeat. If it's connected to the crown chakra next to hope, it could definitely also be that you're self-sabotaging again, because if the crown chakra is not in balance because you are lacking the hope, it's very common for you to get in some type of what's it called, like get in some type of competition with yourself, right? Like you're beating yourself up. You're telling yourself constantly like it's a defeat, don't waste your time, don't go and wait in the waiting game. Like if your head is just keep on repeating that, it's going to bring your energy down, because you're constantly in that energy of like you're being defeated, you're being this, you're being played around, you're being this and blah, blah, blah. And that could be something that you may need to release, because, yeah, letting go. Letting go, if it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. So let go of holding on to this conflict for your dear life. All right, just be a little bit more at ease with things, and you will be overcoming the troubles and the challenges within this connection. All right, that's what it looks like. Let me see. Like seriously, I feel so, like my third eye feels so distorted at this point. It's just really odd. See? Again, the crown chakra and the third eye type of energies are really wanting to come through. It says, Goddess of psychic protection. What you believe you create, no one can harm you. See, that's what I just said. What you believe you create. If you believe that you're being defeated and beaten down and like, you know, this person is only out there to harm you, protect yourself from those lower type of energies, because that's why you need to protect yourself psychically. These might be intruders, like in a psychic world that is trying to, you know, get to you somehow. So do not allow that energy to come through. Look at that third eye. You see that? How like, there is something that it's not protected. All right, it's not protected. Goddess of the unknown, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. Where is the, okay, here. So yeah, there is a lot of fear that you may need to work through here. Fear that someone is playing a game on you. Fear that someone is trying to keep you waiting in a waiting game. Like, bittersweet enjoy. It seems like you're not really enjoying things. Like, everything comes with like a bittersweet moment. Like, maybe even your birthday season coming through here. Like, you know that you need to enjoy it, but something in you feels like it's not really quite well. It's not sitting well with you. And I do feel like there are people that are trying to uplift your energy, and you're just like feeling a little bit, yeah. See, dissipating and impartiality. There's this feeling of a little bit of unhappiness, or wasting a little bit, procrastinating a little bit, and not really enjoying your life to the fullest. All right, so be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Let's kick this off with another card. Last but not least, there we go. We got devotion and fate, humanity and benevolence. I feel like for some of you, you are losing a little bit of faith in the people, in humanity overall. Like, you're starting to see things in a complete different light, and Spirit is really urging you to keep on having that faith and hope. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. See, trust the good in yourself, but also in the other person, because there is definitely something that you are not like you're overlooking something. Devotion, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So don't beat yourself up. All right, don't beat yourself up. You are definitely devoted, and you're going to achieve a lot of success. That's like another thing aside. But when it comes to trusting people, you may have a bittersweet energy around it. All right, so thank you so much, and I catch you in the extended, and bye.